story.
Yeah.
So you guys,
No,
this
it's
is
not
the
that.
story. This is how this is how we met. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell it. It's
Yeah.
a funny thing.
Tell it.
All right.
Testify.
Well, the back, just to fill you in on the backstory, I met Marnie in the '90s. I lived in Jamaica Plain. I was in college at the time. I was working at a coffee shop. I was broke, and I was actually in the longest dry spell in the world. Like, I hadn't had a girlfriend. I hadn't even had a date. It was, I was kind of tense. And I worked at this coffee shop alongside of this beautiful girl, Kathy, who was like drop dead gorgeous, and she, I chased her around. I chased her around so much, and it wasn't entirely appreciated, you know, like, I mean, we both had a sense of humor about it. It was absolutely clear that she wasn't going to be my girlfriend. But, you know, it was fun to try. I used to chase her around. And the thing is, like, I'd ask her out to, like, oh, let's go out to dinner, or let's go to a movie, or let's just go hang out. And there would always be at the last minute this slight change in plans that she would invite along some other dude. Always! And, you know, it was like, oh, we're going to the movies. And then just like 5 minutes before the movie, oh, we're meeting my friend Steve at the movies. Or like, we're going to go take a walk in the park. Oh, Mike's going to be there too. This was totally the routine, like all the time. It got kind of old. And this one particular occasion, I asked Kathy if she wanted to go see a Woody Allen movie in Kenmore Square, because there used to be a movie theater.
Everyone says I love you. I remember.
Yeah.
1996.
Yeah. So we were gonna do this, and the night before she calls, and I'm like, oh, here's the call where, like, you know, we're gonna meet Bob at the movies or whatever, you know. She calls, but it wasn't that. In this case, she called and she said, I can't go to the movies. I have a cold. And so, like, I was like, oh, it's cool, you know. It's, you know, if you're sick, feel better, you know. So, but if you get better, let's go to the movies tomorrow. And she does call me on tomorrow. She calls me the next day. And she says, I still want to go to the movies, even though I have a cold. And then I find out that we're gonna meet this dude Barney at the movies. So, like, whatever, it's just par for the course. And the next thing I know, this is what's weird though about her, is that it was always like, at this point, it was just a routine. Like, I had no higher expectations because she was running this, like, boyfriend Ponzi scheme. It totally was. Because in the beginning, I always just thought, oh, she's just like inviting these guys to hold me off. Like, it's all about me. But actually, I think that, like, I was holding those guys off too. It was like, it wasn't just that, like, she was getting them to cock block me. It was that we were, like, cock blocking each other. So boyfriend Ponzi scheme. So anyways, I go to the movies and we're waiting in the lobby to see this Woody Allen movie. Waiting on this dude Barney to show up, and then this, like, sunbeam with a smile walks in the room, and she goes, "This is Barney." And I remember the first thing I ever said to you was, "Hello, Barney."
I was 20.